So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
And it's been taken short. That's going to go a long way. Can he get it through? Foot in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Spread out to the left. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cross to the back post. Played it again. Fran Perez engages and forces him off the ball. Spread neatly. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Camavinga. That's tidy. And this is Hazard. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal. And it's been played through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Referee has just said play on. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Over to the left. Vallecas do have a chance to counter here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Fran Perez. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. It's a mighty effort! And now they can spring out of defence. "30 minutes gone. Now it's Hazard, and the counter is on. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mendes gets into a good position. Tries a measured ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nuno Mendes. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Corner then. Elche are looking to go forward now. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Yamal. Van Dijk. Aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Alexander-Arnold clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, good spread. Strong running down that left flank. Camavinga out to the right. Now it's Yamal. And it's Neymar. And he's let fly. Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Great ball, and there's the shot! They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood. And he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Elche, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Kane! And one more try! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And they win it back again. And this is Kane. He's had a shot! Elche do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nicely weighted ball. Lejeune. More and more pressure on the ball here. Mendes calmly anticipates. Camavinga does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. Yamal is in a really good position. Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Lejeune. Elche leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Hazard looking to get on the end of this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Elche have their second corner now. He's having a shot! Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. Knocks it out wide. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Elche still have the cards to affect this game. Now the delivery. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21 será reemplazado por el dorsal 18. Cambio de jugadores.
Pinches it off him. Kane. Camavinga given the lift of his goal. Swung over. Now it's Hazard. Rashford. And he's making progress on the ball. Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rashford. Elche will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's picked his way through and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, there's your... goes for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Cambio de jugadores.
Elche have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Played out towards the right wing. Valverde. It's a good run down the right. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great vision. Real chance! And he's found the net! And what a climax we have here! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Vallecas give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He shifted it to the flank, and that could set him on his way. Chance for a shot!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Elche proudly puff out their chests in...